Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a very late finale of my hashtag #roulettepancollab. So this is a project started by Rebecca Morgan and Alexandra, who are two of my friends here on YouTube, and I adore both of their channels. So I will be leaving both of their channels down below together with a playlist for everyone who is included in this project. The finale of this was supposed to go up on the 5th of March, so it's basically a month late, which is terrible, but I haven't been on YouTube for quite a long time. I had a break for about 2 months because I've been super busy and I've been really sick and stuff. If you want to know more about that, I will leave my latest update video up in the cards with kind of explaining why I haven't been on YouTube for a while. But other than that, I'm just going to jump straight into the video and show you my final kind of progress on all the products. So the first category we have is this one right here, which is for a product in loose form, and for that I chose my Cake's Loose Translucent Setting Powder, or it's called Translucent Loose Powder, and I am happy to report that this is all done. As you can see, my progress lines right there. I didn't have very much left of this. I think I had about half of it left, but it didn't take me very long to use up. I think this took me about 2-3 weeks to use after my last update, and I even took out the stopper so that you can see right there it is completely empty. I do really like this powder. It's very finely milled. It's probably one of the most finely milled powders that I ever tried, which is really good. There is a few other powders that I want to try. I have a few more loose powders that I want to use up beforehand though, but it is a really good one, and since it's quite affordable, it's definitely one that I would potentially go back to. However, now that when I'm living in the UK, this is not that easy to get a hold of anymore, unless I go home to Sweden to my parents' house, because this is a Swedish brand. Kicks is kind of like our version of Sephora, I reckon. We do have Sephora as well, but it's kind of our version of that, or kind of like Target or Ulta. I do really like this powder though, so it's definitely one that I would potentially repurchase in the future. So next up we have the category A Product You Don't Like, and for that I chose my Kiko Long Lasting Eyeshadow Stick in the shade number 28. And yeah, I don't like it. This is kind of my progress line right now. As you can see, I didn't finish it, and that is just because I don't like it. So this is basically just a nude eyeshadow stick that I used as an eyeshadow primer. The thing is with this, I just really don't like it. It just kind of makes my eyelashes look really dry, and it has some sparkles in it as well, so it makes like kind of like have like glitter particles on my eyelids, which is not the greatest, especially if I'm using this as a primer, because I'm taking this all the way up to my brows. So what I will do actually is I will just throw away this tiny little knob that's left and call this quits. I did use up my majority of it, so I will count this as an empty anyway. It's just I can't be asked to use this anymore. I'm so fed up with it. I'm really happy with this progress though, and I will count this as a success. I know that's kind of cheating a little bit, but I just don't like this product, and I pushed through it for so long, so I'm still gonna kind of reward myself by having this as an empty product. And just to show you as well, on my paper there is kind of the progress lines, which means I used up about half of what I had left. So next up we had the category A New Product in Your Collection, and for that I chose my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 5, I believe. I'm not completely sure because all the text has rubbed off, as they always do with these concealers. But I have used this quite a bit, and hopefully you can see that there are quite a bit of windows in this. There's definitely a lot of product left. I would say that there's definitely more than half of it is left. But I've been using this almost every single day, and I adore this concealer. I will definitely always repurchase this one. I actually already have a backup of it because it's a really nice concealer. So yeah, that's kind of progress up with this. I did not expect to finish this, so I'm not surprised that I didn't, but I'm happy to continue working on this, and I know this will be one of my everyday set of concealers in my collection. So for the category A Product from a previous project, I chose this blush right here, which is the Stila Convertable color in the shade Petunia. I have this in my yearly product pan, and I didn't quite manage to finish it up. I will insert the picture of where I was last time with this product, and as you can see now, I did finish it, which is probably not surprising because I didn't have very much left of this at all. So I do really love this blush. It's probably not one that I would repurchase though. I may want to pick up a lighter shade because the formula is really nice and I do like it. It's just that, I don't know, I just don't reach for cream blushes anymore, so I do not think that I would need it currently. I do own another 2 cream blushes, I think, and that is enough for me at the moment. The only time I really use them is I have them in my everyday makeup bag for work and stuff, because it's easy to use because you don't really need a brush for them. But for my everyday makeup before work, it's just, I don't know, they don't really go because I'm always setting my face before remembering to use them, which is probably why it took me forever to use up the last bit of this. But I'm happy to have this done, and it's another blush that I used up to my collection, which is amazing. Up next we have the category a product from NYX, and from that I have the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Light, and I'm gonna show you on my paper where my progress is. You can see that is my goal line, and I didn't quite manage to finish it up. You can see that is where I am, and yeah, I didn't quite manage to get there. On the pencil itself, I wanted to get past the word pencil, and as you can see I do have a little bit of the E and the P left. I didn't manage to finish it up, but that is okay with me. I do use this almost every single day, and I'm happy to have this in my rotation. I know this is going to take me quite a long time to use up, but I'm happy to continue using it, and I'm really happy to actually have got into the routine of using a skin colored eye pencil every single day, because I just like the effect of it. This is not my favorite though, so I will be happy once this is gone, but it's definitely sufficient for now, and I'm going to continue working on this throughout the year. So next up we have the category a product you're afraid to pan, and for that I chose the Benefit Dandelion Box Blush, because who isn't afraid to pan a blush? I'm going to insert the picture of where I was last update, and as you can see I didn't have very much left, so probably as no surprise you can see that I managed to finish it. So I really like this blush, and I'm so happy to have it out of my collection. It was a beautiful kind of light blush, but it's just so old in my collection, and I am so happy to have this out. That actually means that I finished up 2 blushes in the last round, although you know that both of these didn't have very much left of it, but still finishing 2 blushes in about like a month, 2 months time is amazing. So I'm so happy. And yeah, I do have some similar blushes to this, so I wouldn't repurchase it right now, but I definitely do recommend it if you're looking for a really light kind of natural blush, because this is beautiful, and it's definitely one that I would consider repurchasing further along once I've gone through some other of my blushes, which probably will be never. So that, guys, was all of the products from this last update, and although I did have a bit more time, I did actually finish up a majority of these before the actual end date of this project. So I did finish all 3 of these before then, so I'm really glad, and I've been holding on for these for so long to film this video. I'm also going to put this in my empties bag, so they're going to go back in there, but I've had these on my counter for the longest time because I wanted to film this video, but I never got around to it. So I finished all 3 of these, which is amazing. And then obviously we have this product which I didn't manage to finish, but that I would also count as an empty because I am so close, and I just stopped using it because I don't like it anymore. So this one I also count as a finished product. So we only have 2 products left, which I think is really great for this round. But that, guys, was all for this finale. I will be taking part of the next round, which will start on the 15th of April. So look forward to my introduction then. But other than that, I hope you're having the best of days, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys!